Ever wish you could, like, design your dream vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Celebrity Cruises is making that a reality
Yeah.
with their Xcel Dream Makers program.
Ah,
It's for their brand new ship,
okay.
Celebrity Xcel,
You.
launching November 2025.
Wow.
It's like they're giving you the keys to the design studio.
Oh, wow.
Guests actually get to shape the design
Uh-huh.
and what's offered on the ship.
Cool.
Everything from the decor to the food.
Oh, wow.
The program's been running since January, so
Yeah.
let's dive in and see what they're cooking up.
Yeah, what's so innovative here
Yeah.
is it's the shift in power,
Hmm.
you know? Traditionally, cruise lines just decide what they think
Huh?
guests want.
Right.
Celebrity Cruise is flipping.
Oh.
That they're embracing a collaborative approach.
Yeah.
They're essentially saying,
Mm-hmm.
we want to build this ship with you, not just for you.
That's pretty cool. So it's not just like offering feedback. They're actually giving guests, these dream makers,
Uh-huh.
real decision-making power.
They are, yeah.
Tell me more about how that works.
So there's like 3 main ways
Okay.
that guests can actually participate.
Okay.
Online polls let anyone chime in on all kinds of choices. Then they have these exclusive in-person events.
Oh, cool.
Imagine like tasting dishes for the ship's menu
Wow.
or feeling those fabric samples for the lounge chairs.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
right by the pool.
Okay.
Yeah, and then finally, like in several key areas,
Uh-huh.
the dream makers
Yeah.
get to make the final decision.
Okay, so it's not just a suggestion box?
No, it's not. No.
It's like being part of a design team.
Huge design team.
That's awesome. What are some of these areas where the dream makers are really having this influence?
They're focusing on 3 big categories.
Okay.
Interior design,
Uh-huh.
culinary experiences,
Oh, yeah?
and entertainment.
Wow, that's awesome.
Each category breaks down into some seriously cool choices.
Yeah.
Imagine like influencing the entire vibe of the ship.
Right.
Not just choosing between like blue or green,
Uh-huh.
but shaping that whole aesthetic.
Wow.
And like, think about the service offerings.
Okay.
Things like personalized spa treatments
Oh, wow.
that are tailored to every guest's preferences.
Yeah.
I mean, that level of detail is incredible.
Yeah, and that's just the design.
Right?
What about the food?
Yes.
I know cruisers are serious about the food.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So in the culinary experiences category,
Uh-huh.
the dream makers are weighing in on everything
Wow.
from signature dishes,
Okay.
craft cocktails,
Mhm.
to the dining concepts themselves.
Really?
Imagine having a say in whether the ship has a formal dining room
Wow.
or a more casual open kitchen setup.
That's cool. So they're basically creating their own floating foodie paradise.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the entertainment's just as impressive.
Oh, you bet. In the entertainment category,
Yeah.
they're shaping everything.
Okay.
From the headline shows, music playlists,
Okay.
even the design of the theater itself.
Wow.
They even have a say in casting decisions.
It's amazing how Celebrity Cruises is tapping into this co-creation.
Yeah.
What do you think is driving this trend?
Part of it is the rise of what we call the experience economy.
Oh.
People aren't just looking for products or services anymore.
Uh-huh.
They're craving these experiences
Oh.
that are unique, personalized, and memorable.
Right.
When you involve them in the creation process,
Yeah.
you tap into like this deeper level of engagement
Uh-huh.
and create a sense of ownership
Right.
that wouldn't exist otherwise.
It's like the difference between buying a mass-produced souvenir
Yeah.
or crafting your own.
Yeah.
One is just an object. The
Right.
other is imbued with meaning.
Exactly. And from like a psychological perspective,
Okay.
co-creation taps into our need
Uh-huh.
for autonomy and control.
Yeah.
When we feel like we have a voice
Mm.
in shaping our experiences,
Uh-huh.
we are more likely to be satisfied with the outcome,
Yeah.
even if it's not perfect.
So it's not just about giving people what they want.
Right.
It's about giving them a sense of agency,
Yes,
ownership.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's where the genius of this program lies.
Uh-huh.
By empowering the guests,
Right.
Celebrity Cruises is not only creating like
Yeah.
a buzzworthy marketing campaign,
Right.
but they're building a community
Uh-huh.
of passionate advocates
Okay.
who feel connected to the ship
Yeah.
before it even sets sail.
That's pretty cool. It's like they're turning passengers
Yeah.
into brand ambassadors
Totally.
before they even step foot on the ship.
Yeah, and that kind of organic enthusiasm
Right.
is incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Especially in a world where we're just bombarded with marketing messages
Absolutely.
constantly.
Yeah, so it's a win-win for both the cruise line and the guests.
Right?
But I imagine there are also some challenges
Yeah.
in navigating this whole co-creation process.
Yeah.
What are some potential hurdles?
Well, for starters,
yeah.
balancing this diverse input from thousands of people with all these different tastes and preferences is no easy feat. It's like trying to create a masterpiece from 1,000 different brushstrokes.
It reminds me of that story about the camel being a horse.
Yeah.
Designed by committee.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to ensure the ship has like this cohesive design and identity while still incorporating as much of that guest input as possible.
Right.
And then there's the question of like translating those ideas into reality.
Right.
You're dealing with ship design, sourcing materials, managing budgets, coordinating this massive team of designers and engineers and contractors.
Yeah, I can imagine the headaches of bringing some of these dream maker visions to life in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
And what about managing those expectations?
Oh, yeah.
When people are so heavily invested in the design process, their expectations are naturally going to be sky high.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
They need to be transparent about the realities of ship design and the fact that not every idea can be incorporated without some degree of compromise.
So it's a delicate balancing act.
It is.
They're giving people a voice.
Yeah.
But they also need to set these realistic expectations, make sure the final product is both innovative and feasible.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a bold experiment.
Yeah.
It'll be fascinating to see how they navigate all these challenges.
Well, this has been a fascinating dive into the Xcel Dream Makers program. We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
But there's still so much more to explore. When we come back, we'll delve deeper into the potential impact of this program. Both for celebrity cruises
and for the future of travel as a whole. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're exploring Celebrity Cruises' Xcel Dream Makers program. And how it's really like turning cruise ship design on its head. It's like a giant puzzle taking all these individual dreams and weaving them into one cohesive experience. But it can't be all smooth sailing, can it?
No.
There must be some hurdles in translating these dreams into reality.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Let's imagine the Dream Makers vote for like a stunning mid-century modern aesthetic using sustainable bamboo. Open, airy spaces.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds incredible in a magazine, right? But on a ship, it's a whole different ballgame.
Suddenly you're not just dealing with design trends. You're factoring in structural integrity, fire safety, weight distribution, things most people
don't even think about when picturing their vacation.
Exactly. And then there's the sourcing of the materials.
Oh,
like finding sustainable bamboo in the quantities they need to outfit a massive cruise ship. And making sure it meets marine safety standards. Could be a logistical nightmare. And sustainable materials often cost more. How do you balance that with a budget and delivering on those expectations?
It's like a giant game of Tetris. Trying to fit all the pieces together and stay afloat.
Exactly.
And I bet it gets even more complicated when you think about the service offerings.
Oh, absolutely. Let's say they vote for like hyper-personalized spa treatments. Tailored to like individual biometrics. And preferences. Amazing concept. But can you imagine the training? And expertise needed for the spa staff to deliver that on a large scale. Not to mention managing inventory for a wider range of products.
It's like building a bespoke spa inside a floating city.
Pretty much.
The logistics are mind-boggling. And what about the entertainment? The Dream Makers can influence everything from the style of the theater to the actual performers.
Imagine they vote for like a cutting-edge immersive theater experience as the headline show. That's a bold choice. And it sounds amazing. But now you need to find the performers who specialize in that style. Build the tech infrastructure. Make sure that venue can handle it all.
It's like producing a Broadway show. But on a moving platform. It's amazing. It really is a testament to the creativity and problem-solving skills of the people behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
The
program might be about guest input
Yeah.
But it also shows the expertise needed to bring those dreams to life.
Speaking of the dream makers, when you give people that much control,
you're also raising the stakes in terms of expectations.
Precisely. You're shifting them from passive consumers to active participants who've invested time and energy into shaping their experience.
Right.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
But it can also be a double-edged sword.
On the one hand, you have guests who are super excited.
Yeah.
They feel a sense of ownership over this ship they helped create.
Right.
But on the other hand, what if the final product doesn't quite match their vision?
Absolutely.
That could lead to disappointment.
Celebrity Cruises has to be mindful of managing those expectations. They need to be upfront about the realities of ship design and the fact that not every idea will be implemented exactly as envisioned.
Right. So it's about finding that sweet spot.
It is.
Between empowering the guests and setting those realistic expectations.
Transparency is key. Yeah. It's like any collaborative project. You need clear communication and a shared understanding of the goals and constraints.
Otherwise, you end up with chaos and resentment.
Exactly. And it's not just about managing expectations. It's about fostering that sense of community among the dream makers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They need to understand that they're part of a team working to create something special. That means being open to feedback, willing to compromise, and realizing that final product will be a fusion of many different ideas and perspectives.
It's like a giant collaborative art project where everyone's brushstrokes contribute to the final masterpiece.
Exactly.
And just like any artistic collaboration, there will be tension, disagreements, maybe even a few heated debates.
Of course.
But if they can navigate those challenges, the reward is huge.
It is.
Imagine that sense of pride when they step aboard Celebrity Xcel and see their collective vision come to life.
It's more than just a cruise ship.
Right.
It's a testament to the power of collaboration.
Yeah.
And the idea that when we work together, we can achieve amazing things.
Absolutely. This program really challenges that traditional model of travel.
It does.
Where companies dictate the experience and guests consume it.
Yeah, this is about deeper engagement.
Yeah.
A shift in power. A recognition that the most meaningful experiences are the ones we help create.
It's fascinating to think about the ripple effects
it is.
This could have on the entire travel industry.
Yeah.
Is this the start
it could be.
of a new era of co-created travel experiences?
It's certainly a possibility. If Celebrity Cruises can show that this model leads to higher customer satisfaction, brand loyalty, and a healthier bottom line, you can bet other companies will take notice.
It's like that old saying,
success breeds imitation.
Right.
But beyond just copying the model, I think this has the potential to spark a wave of innovation.
I agree.
In the travel industry.
It's about taking these core principles of co-creation, customization, and personalization, and applying them in new ways across the travel industry.
But imagine hotels allowing guests to personalize the decor. Or choose from a menu of amenities.
Or tour operators. Crafting itineraries based on your interests and travel style.
Endless possibility.
Endless. And it's not just the what, it's the how.
Right.
The technology that enables this customization is rapidly evolving.
Yeah, think about AI-powered travel assistants that learn your preferences and anticipate your needs.
Or virtual reality previews of destinations.
Wow.
Even blockchain-based loyalty programs that reward you for your contribution.
The travel industry is finally catching up.
To the personalized experiences we expect in other areas of our lives.
Yeah, like music streaming, online shopping.
But it's more than technology, isn't it?
It is.
It's also about a change in mindset.
Yes, a fundamental shift from travel companies.
You're right. It's about moving away from the transactional to a more relational approach.
Instead of seeing travelers as passive consumers, they need to embrace them as active participants, co-creators, brand advocates.
It's about building a relationship, a dialogue, a shared journey that requires a lot of trust.
It does.
Transparency. That's not always there in the travel industry.
It's a challenge. But the companies that embrace this shift,
right,
the ones that are willing to relinquish some control and empower their customers,
yeah,
those are the companies
right,
that will thrive in this new era of travel.
so it's not just about selling a product.
No.
It's about building a community, fostering a shared sense of purpose, creating experiences that are truly meaningful.
Beautifully said. And that's what makes this so exciting.
Yeah.
We're not just talking about a cruise ship.
Right.
We're talking about a shift in how we think about travel and the role we play in shaping those experiences.
We're at a turning point.
We are.
Where the lines between traveler and creator are blurring.
Yes. The companies that understand this.
Yeah.
The ones that embrace co-creation, those are the ones that will lead the way into the future.
It's a future filled with possibilities.
Yes.
A future where travel is more personalized, more meaningful, more aligned with our values.
And it all starts with a simple question.
Yeah.
What kind of travel experiences do we dream of creating together?
That's a fantastic note to end on.
It is?
We'll be right back.
Okay.
After a short break to explore those possibilities.
All right.
And wrap up our deep dive into the future of co-created travel.
Sounds good.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been talking about Celebrity Cruises' Xcel Dream Makers program. And as we wrap up, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Could this idea of co-creation go beyond cruise ships?
It really could.
Reshape the entire travel landscape?
Yeah. I think it has that potential to be a real game changer.
Okay.
Imagine a world where every aspect of your trip is tailored to your preferences.
Okay.
From like the moment you start planning to the moment you come back home.
Right.
Hotels could offer like personalized room designs.
Wow.
You could choose the color palette, the lighting, maybe even the artwork on the walls.
It's like designing your own suite. But wouldn't that be a logistical nightmare for the hotels?
It would require a shift in thinking and some clever use of technology.
Right.
But imagine the possibilities.
Yeah.
You could have like a digital mood board.
Okay.
Where you select your design elements.
Yeah.
You could even use VR to preview different room layouts and decor options before you book.
So you're taking room with a view to a whole new level.
Yeah.
And what about the actual travel experience?
Well, think about tour operators who could design itineraries.
Yeah.
Based on your interests.
Oh, thank you.
Whether that's history, art, food, or adventure. They could use AI. To analyze your past travel choices.
Right.
And suggest destinations
you
might never even consider.
So it's like having a personal travel concierge.
Yeah.
Who knows you better than you know yourself.
That's right.
I'm guessing technology plays a big role in this personalization.
Absolutely. We're already seeing AI-powered travel assistants that help you book flights, find hotels, suggest activities. But I think we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah.
Imagine an app on your phone to customize your entire travel experience.
Wow.
In real time.
Really?
Choosing your dining options, booking excursions, adjusting the lighting and temperature in your hotel room.
As you mentioned earlier, it's not just about the technology, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a change in mindset.
Yes. Companies need to shift from a transactional to a collaborative approach.
Okay.
Embrace travelers as partners in shaping their own experiences.
Right.
It's about relationships, dialogue, shared ownership.
I can see how relinquishing some control could be intimidating for companies.
It's a challenge.
Right. They're used to dictating the terms of the experience.
But the companies that embrace this, the ones that listen to their customers and co-create with them, those are the companies that will succeed.
It makes sense in a world with so many choices. The companies that offer unique, personalized experiences. Those are the ones that stand out.
Exactly. It's not just about selling a product or a service anymore.
Right.
It's about creating an experience that resonates with people on a deeper level.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is to involve them. In the creation process.
It's like the difference between buying a mass-produced souvenir and crafting your own piece of art.
I love that analogy. And it's not just about the individual. I think this co-creation approach can make travel more sustainable.
How so?
Well, if travelers help design their experiences,
Okay.
they might choose eco-friendly options, staying in sustainable hotels,
Right.
public transportation,
Okay.
supporting businesses committed to conservation.
It's like giving them a voice.
Yes.
In shaping a more responsible travel industry.
As we become more aware
Right.
of the impact our choices have, I think that's going to be really important. To travelers.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the eco-friendly choices.
Right.
It's about cultural understanding and respect.
Imagine tour operators working with communities to design authentic experiences that benefit everyone.
It's about using travel as a force for good. Connecting with cultures, supporting local economies, contributing to a sustainable future.
You captured it perfectly.
Thanks.
And I think the Xcel Dream Makers program is a great example of how the travel industry can do this.
It is exciting to think about the possibilities.
It is.
But it comes down to us, the travelers. What experiences do we want?
Right.
What role do we want to play?
It's a question worth thinking about.
Yeah.
Because whether you're designing a cruise ship, choosing a hotel, or advocating for better tourism, your choices matter.
We're all a part of this.
We are.
Let's make it an adventure. Worth remembering.
I think we've reached the end of our deep dive.
It has been a pleasure exploring this with you.
Likewise.
And to our listeners, until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep diving deep.